Tehila, a lively and independent woman in her late 20s, walking through the bustling streets of Lagos. She stops to buy a bouquet of flowers from a vendor. With a smile, she sniffs the fresh flowers and tucks them into her bag. As she walks, her phone rings. It's her best friend, Kemi. Tehila. Guess who got a new pair of shoes for half price? Kemi screaming in excitement over the phone. Tehila laughs, shaking her head. She's used to Kemi's bubbly personality and spontaneous purchases. I'm guessing it wasn't because you needed them, right? Asks Tehila. Need? Who needs anything, babe? It's about want, replies Kemi. They share a laugh, but before they can continue, Tehila's other phone beeps. She pulls it out and smiles. It's a text from her boyfriend, David. Dinner tonight. I have a surprise for you, said David excitedly. Tehila's eyes light up, and Kemi notices the change in her tone. David again, huh? Kemi guessed right. That man really knows how to keep a girl smiling. You have no idea, says Tehila while laughing. Tehila walks into an upscale restaurant, and David stands up to greet her with a warm smile. He looks charming, every bit the perfect man. After some light conversation and a few laughs, David stands up, clears his throat, and reaches into his pocket. Tehila's heart skips a beat as he pulls out a small velvet box and gets down on one knee. Tehila, knowing you has been the best thing that has happened to me, and I don't want to ever stop feeling that way. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? David asks emotionally, like his whole life depends on it. The entire restaurant watches, some people gasp, others clap, and Tehila covers her mouth in surprise. She looks around, overwhelmed by the grand gesture, and nods. Yes, David. Yes. Tehila screams in excitement. They embrace, and he slips the ring onto her finger as the room erupts in applause. The next morning, Tehila excitedly shows the ring to Kemi, who stares at it with an exaggerated expression of shock and admiration. If this ring gets any bigger, it'll need a leash, Kemi says jokingly. Tehila laughs and playfully shoves her. I can't believe it, Kemi. He actually proposed. Kemi, who's thrilled for her friend but a bit skeptical, raises an eyebrow. Tehila, you know I'm happy for you, but don't you think it all happened a bit fast? Like, what do you really know about this man? Kemi asks with concern. Tehila rolls her eyes, brushing off Kemi's concerns. Not everyone needs to know everything, Kemi. Some things are best kept in the past, right? Later that evening, as Tehila is about to drift off to sleep, she hears David on a call in the other room. His voice is low and firm. Yes, she said yes. No, she doesn't suspect anything. I told you, everything's falling into place, whispers David. Tehila sits up in bed, a look of confusion crossing her face. She brushes it off, trying to convince herself it was just a harmless conversation.